Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming, hopefully, the last part of the Royal Romance Book 3, the never ending Chapter 22, the never ending closing chapter to the never ending saga. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over at twitch.tv/aromanticace for those of you watching the VOD. I myself have both an inebriating beverage and my sleep meds, of which I'll be partaking tonight because it's Friday night and I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, don't try that at home, kids. Hi, Doc! Please don't think I'm being irresponsible. She's not my doctor, just FYI. Also, if you haven't joined me before the story so far, we played as Kira, a New York City waitress who was trafficked to the Western European country of Cordonia after serving the informal bachelor party of then Crown Prince Shamar of this tiny Western European country we'd never heard of, apparently, which made us perfectly qualified to jump onto a plane at an hour's notice with no visa, no passport, no nothing, as far as we can tell, and try to become its queen. Because the way that Cordonian monarchs choose their co-regent is over the course of a few months, over which everyone tries to court them bachelor style, without the rose ceremony. So, we survived all the typical trappings and trimmings you might expect from a royal romance, whether contemporary or historic. You've got the fancy masquerade balls and the tea parties and, you know, the rich people sports like croquet and fox hunting and sexual assault. Yeah, that was a plot point. That came back to bite us at the end of book 1 when someone released photos of that encounter to make us look bad. And, you know, obviously that was our fault and not the fault of the guy who walked into our room while we were half naked and tried to kiss us. So book 2 was spent clearing our name, which we did successfully. It took, you know, the entire book going around trying to find out who was behind the whole thing because there were many layers. And even the guy who walked in and tried to kiss us was, you know, there as innocently as you could possibly be. He had been led to believe we were into him. And, you know, even in his public apology, he admitted that he still handled it wrong, which was great. Good for him. But the perpetrator behind the whole thing was King Father Constantine, who for some reason decided that we, the waitress with no established experience in politics or diplomacy or law or anything relevant to being the ruler of a country, was somehow unfit to become the co-regent. I can't imagine why that was in his head. But we got that taken care of. We finally got engaged to our prince. Everything was coming up roses at the end of the book too. And I wish I was kidding. In the final chapter, ninjas jumped out of the wall and tried to kill us. Drake took a bullet for us. I regret to inform my lovely viewers that he is, in fact, still alive. We will be hearing from him by the end of this stream. I hope. We will, I'm pretty sure. But book 3 was then spent trying to repair the fractured kingdom, which I didn't know was fractured. We never had any inkling that it was, apart from several assassination attempts on the royal family in the past, which honestly is probably kind of par for the course. I mean, just because you don't hear about it doesn't mean it don't happen. So, and figure out who was behind this attack, which turned out to be none other than our former press secretary and guy who's way too into earpieces, Justin. I don't even remember his last name because apparently his real name was Anton Severus, because they couldn't come up with a scarier name than Snape's, I guess. And he was apparently legally married to Olivia in a secret contract that their families signed. And then Olivia's parents died and never made provisions to tell her about it. Even though that's kind of an important thing for the heir to a duchy to know before she goes off and tries to marry somebody else. This was not planned well. We thwarted his final efforts. Assassins! Twice! On our wedding day! Twice! Assassins! Like, I'm not even kidding. Twice. once at our wedding, at our dress fitting, which was happening the day of the wedding, which is not how this works. And then once again at the reception, we get kidnapped, hauled off, and Anton waxes poetic about how he's going to kill us after Shamar shows up, when really the advantageous thing would be to kill us before Shamar shows up, because Shamar's going to show up anyway, because you got Olivia, and you're not going to kill Olivia unless you absolutely have to. So he would have just killed us already, and just told Shamar we were alive, because apparently Shamar didn't ask for proof of life, which made him seem like a complete idiot until you realize Shamar wasn't a complete idiot, did show up with backup in the... Okay, some of that backup was Maxwell, so I guess that's a little idiotic. But anyway, Anton's in prison now. Olivia's engagement, as we discovered last episode, has been annulled. Or marriage, I guess it was technically marriage. That's been annulled. She's free, living her own life as the Duchess of Navrakis, Duchess of Lithikos, Navrakis, whatever. Maxwell is writing a book about our lives without our consent and gonna get rich off of it, but in fairness, he is splitting the royalties with everyone whose story it is, which doesn't change the fact that he wrote this book without our consent, but whatever. Bertrand and Savannah are getting married. If you want to hear my various thoughts on that, you can go back through this season, because I have many of them. Whoo, child. And Kiara is going... We've got a whole bunch of people who are going to end up on a royal council, including Kiara, Maxwell, Drake, and Hannah. Kiara is going to be our diplomatic liaison, which is cool. That's what she wanted to do. Penelope's going to become a dog fashion designer. Ezekiel is disinheriting himself to become a vet, which I'm still concerned about why he needs to disinherit himself to become a veterinarian, but whatever, y'all. It makes you happy. I'm also concerned about why Kiara wasn't already the heir, since she's older than Zeke. But, patriarchy. But yeah, tonight we're going to find out what's happening with everybody else, I guess. So, Chapter 22, The Stinger once again. You've defeated Anton. You can finally enjoy your first day as a married woman. We already did that. This is like weeks afterwards. So, get all my stuff queued up. We're good. All right. Cool. Okay. So, oh my goodness, Oliver's an option. So we can find Shamar, Oliver, Hannah, or Maxwell. Should I go after the dog? If I go after the dog, does that bail me out of all the other conversations? I feel like this is possible, so I'm just gonna go with Hannah next. We can find the dog later. We've already seen Oliver. You walk into one of the palace parlors. Godfrey, Adelaide, Lorelei, and Shanghai lounge on the love seats with Madeline. Hannah sits at the piano, a pained expression on her face. Oh, Hannah, don't! You are a grown woman. Don't let your parents make you do this. Girl. Oh, please, Hannah, regale us with one of Chopin's I'm going to say she says it ballades, not ballads, because she's trying to be fancy. Ballades. Show your friend and her parents how accomplished you are. Jesus Christ, Lorelei, her friend has this... I still think there should be quotation marks around friend when it comes to Madeline, has been around her for like a year. She knows Hannah's accomplished. Adelaide's seen at least some, I assume. Godfrey probably doesn't give a shit. So... no, she is not your fucking trick poodle, Lorelei. Told you I cuss. I'd love to hear something. Madeline was never very musically inclined. Wow, way to dig at your daughter. Ouch. Oh, sure, play us something, dear. Adelaide, take a cue. Look at Hannah's face. Does she look happy to be there? No? Then shut the fuck up. Ah! I'm afraid I'd rather not. Atta girl. Stand up for yourself. come. No need to be modest. Shut up, Lorelai. Hannah reluctantly places a hand on the keys and then draws it back at a girl. No, Mother. Godfrey and Adelaide want to hear you play. Godfrey and Adelaide, if y'all know what's good for you, you're going to stay out of this now. Just, not your business. Oh, it's fine. Perhaps we should give them a moment. Okay. Decent. I saw your puberty challenge tweet. I showed it to one of my friends, and she said you look like the love child of my two friends, Livy and Anna. And it's true, so congrats, you're two high school girls combined. Hot damn, I'm gonna take that at my age. Thank you, Echo. Thank you. Not gonna explain to you how many filters went into making me look like I didn't have acne all over my face. Just saying. No need. Hannah is going to play. Lorelai, this is not your decision. Mother, I'm not going to play anything. Hannah stands up. Meanwhile, we're just lurking in the doorway like a jerk. Just saying. Come, dear, don't embarrass us at this party. Your daughter was literally named Guardian of the Realm, and you're gonna act like she's embarrassing you now? Really? Really? She's the one who's embarrassing someone? No. Bitch, you're embarrassing her. Shut up. Ah! Okay, so I have that option. Lorelai, we can say, you're the embarrassment, or Hannah said no. Much as Ace would love to just walk right in there and go, you're the embarrassment, Queen Kira is going to, actively side with Hannah here instead of trying to cause more division. Hannah said no. Yes, but she didn't mean no means no. No means no. Come on. Come on, Lorelai. Hannah knows exactly what she means. She just needs you to listen to her for once. Oh, snap. But Hannah loves to play the piano. Yeah, maybe not right now. I used to love to play the piano. For you. For myself. Not for the crowds, not for the suitors, not for guests you want to impress. Mother, all I've ever wanted is for you to be proud of me. She's fucking Guardian of the Realm and you're still apparently not proud of her, Lorelai. When's it gonna be good enough? But I need you to be proud of who I am, not of what I can do. But my entire self-worth is wrapped up in treating my daughter like an extension of myself! Dear, listen to your daughter. Wow, that happened. Attaboy, Xinghai. You don't even know who I am anymore. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm so sorry, Hannah. Yeah, Lorelai, it only took like 4 people to tell you that you were being obnoxious. Come on. Come on. Hannah rests a hand on Lorelai's arm. Mom, I still love you. I just want you to get to know me. The real me, not the me that's trying to please someone else. Yes, I'm sorry, dear. Getting to know the new you is harder than I thought it would be. Ugh. Blah. Hannah embraces her mother, her eyes wet with tears. Maybe she wouldn't have to be a new person if you hadn't treated her like an object in the first place, Lorelai. I hope we can have dinner before you go back to Shanghai. I think we have a lot to talk about. Yeah, you do. Like boundaries and individuating. Nothing would make me happier, dear. Is that true? What a happy family. Why can't we get along like that, Madeline? Wow, maybe because you just did something like that, Adelaide? Shut up! I could make you a binder full of the reasons, but we both know you wouldn't read it. Yeah, if there's one thing I know about Madeline, it's that she loves binders. It could go so many directions. Unfortunately, we don't mean the non-office supply way. Yes, well, that didn't help her earn a place on the council, did it? Wow, Godfrey. Oh, God. You know what? Drink for the parents of the rival being assholes. Because, goddamn. Like, stop it. No, but I've been appointed the Royal Communications Director. Isn't that something? That's a lot. That's a lot of work. Go, Madeline. Madeline, we can say congratulations. Does this mean we still have to work together? Or you'll run the Royal social media account, which sounds really judgy and dismissive, so take a drink. The only appropriate thing to say here, especially since Madeline's kind of under attack, is congratulations. Oh, thanks. You did really good work out there. Oh, of course I did. Adelaide sips the last of her drink and waves the empty glass in the air. Ahem. Time to return to the party. Oh dear. Fine. Let's return to the ballroom's excessive joviality. He would. My God. It's like Bertrand in his old age. We should be heading back too. I promised to talk with Rashad a little before leaving. Shinghai, Lorelei, Godfrey, and Adelaide exit the room. Madeline watches her parents leave, then turns to Hannah. What a combination. I don't envy whoever walks into that hellstorm. I don't either. I thought your parents were getting along better. My mother's not trying to embarrass me into relaxing, and my father occasionally remembers a word of praise. Sorry. But I can still tell my mother thinks I'm a workaholic, and my father's still not pleased with me. Oh, really? You picked up on that? Did you? You're very accomplished, even if they can't see that. Sometimes it's our parents who have the most trouble seeing who we grow to be. Madeline weakly smiles at Hannah. You know, I used to find that annoying. Madeline's gotten progressively less posh, I know. What? How nice you are. To be honest, I thought it was an act. I mean, everyone acts nice here at court. But scratch the surface, and we're all equally selfish, conniving, and petty. Except you, Hannah. At first, I thought you just hid it better. I spent so long when I was engaged to Shamar just torturing you. Yeah, like the time you lied about having a deadly allergy just to embarrass her. Because, you know, allergies are totally a joke. They are not, my lovely viewers, they are not. I did notice that you seemed particularly hard on me. I figured it was because of my relationship with Kira and how you disliked her. Ooh, oh no, don't you dare turn this into a I picked on you because I was in love with you thing, because I hate that trope so much, because it makes us excuse abusive behavior. so much. That might have been part of it. But what I really wanted was to break you. Excuse me? Maybe not a smart thing to admit in front of the queen. Oh, you heard me. I wanted to push Hannah too far, and for her to drop the nice girl act once and for all. Only, it isn't an act, is it? Hannah's just genuinely a nice, selfless, sweet human being. Oh, so tragic for you, Madeline. Hannah, I'm sorry. Holy shit, she's apologizing. Madeline, we can say, did you just apologize? Or, this doesn't erase what you did. Neither of these are fantastic answers, but did you just apologize? Like, okay, alright. I'm gonna justify my answer here. This is what's going on. If we say, did you just apologize, we are taking the focus off what Madeline did, which was hurt Hannah, and put it on Madeline. Which is not the point. This moment is not about Madeline, it's about Hannah and what she did to her. So, therefore, the better answer, although it's not a fantastic answer, is this doesn't erase what you did. You can't just say you're sorry and then not change your behavior. So, Madeline, this doesn't erase what you did. No, but I should start somewhere, shouldn't I? Yeah, and then you've got to continue, Madeline. You were unbelievably mean. Do you suddenly expect me to forgive everything? I don't. Madeline, if you want my forgiveness, you'll have to earn it. Atta girl, Hannah. Set standards. I understand. It'll take time. Yeah, that's actually kind of the point, Madeline, is you can't just do this with one apology and be done. But, as a starting gesture, know that if anyone at court gives you trouble, I can make them regret it. Yeah, so can Olivia. Thanks. I can stand up for myself now, but I'll keep you in mind. Madeline flashes a smile and walks out of the room. Wow, we've been through some journey. No kidding. And out of it, I found the best friends in the world. As one of those best friends, I'd like to say you're welcome. Laughing, Hannah throws a pillow at you. Hey! That means thanks. Oh, does it now? You hurl the pillow back at Hannah, hitting her leg. She giggles. You're welcome. Hannah stretches and lays her fingers across the keys, a smile across her face. It's just you and me now. You don't have to perform for me. I want to play for you, Kira. Aww. You're my best friend. Aww. Hannah's fingers begin to skip across the keys, playing a cheerful song. Wow, I wonder what song she's meant to be playing. I've always liked this song. Have we now? It always makes me think of possibilities, like we're at the start of a great adventure. I guess we're looking towards what happens next now. You know, spin-offs. You'll be queen, and I'll be on your royal council. It's all a little daunting, but honestly, I'm excited for our next adventure. Hannah, together we can say we'll continue to support each other, we will rule the world, or we're going to raid the royal kitchen for hot cocoa every night. Honestly, the only completion to this that's on my mind is we will rule the world, so let's go with it. Nothing says friendship like shaping world politics from the shadows. That's the best place to shape world politics from because no one knows you're doing it. Woo! World domination! Yeah, I like it. Hannah can't help but burst out laughing. Soon you're laughing with her. I know I still have much to learn, but for the first time, I know my life's headed in the right direction. Aww. Thank you, Kira. Aww. Yeah, be glad that a spin-off won't be like The Bachelor starring Drake. Oh god, those poor women. Oh, that would be terrible. Aw, Hannah, that's great. I know they won't actually do any spin-offs around anyone who was your potential romantic interest because otherwise that would mess up the canon, but yeah. So glad Drake's not getting his own book. Not even sorry about that. Drake's just an asshole 2018. We established this. Hannah stands from the piano and wraps you in a tight hug. Now, I should say goodbye to others before they go, and I'm sure you have others you need to see. Until we meet again. Hannah waves as she returns to the ballroom. Alright, so next, like I said, I don't know if Oliver's a bailout answer, so we're gonna go find Drake. Drake's just an asshole, but we're gonna go find him anyway. While groups of nobles mingle on the palace lawn, Drake, Mara, and Bastien stand beside the sparkling fountain. While, well, flower petals blow in the breeze. It's nice. As you're about to approach them, you feel someone tap your shoulder. Kira, please let me express my deepest gratitude. Because of the faith you showed in me, I've turned my life around, and it's all thanks to you. I mean, it's not like Gladys went that far off the rails, as it were, because, like, she didn't, like, get into that organization to be a terrorist. It just kind of was what it turned out to be, but yeah, like, you stopped being part of that organization. I guess that's good. I won't take up any more of your time, but if you ever need anything of me, all you need to do is ask. I assume you're not in control of my estate anymore. Thanks, Gladys. Gladys bows and heads off. Smiling, you head over to Drake, Mara, and Bastien. Mara and Bastien bow as you approach. We were just about to return to our rounds. Mara, I have to tell you, we can say thank you for risking your life for me, or not gonna lie, you kind of suck at your job. Wow, take a drink. Holy shit. I know I have said several times that Mara sucks at her job, but, that's Ace, that's not Kira. And also, really, at the end of the day, she reports to Bastien. It's Bastien who sucks at his job. So, she did take bullets for us. So, like, that's a thing. Mara, I have to tell you, thank you for risking your life for me. It was an honor. Wait, was? What? Mara bows and takes her leave. Where are you going? Who is my bodyguard now? Just because I am queen does not mean I no longer need a bodyguard. In fact, it means I need more bodyguards. Because I actually have political power now. I should go as well. But Drake... Yeah? You know, You aren't the first walker to be a guardian of the realm. There was also the Texas Ranger. Your father was awarded that honor shortly before he died saving the royal family. Bastien, why would you say this? This is like a death knell. This is like seeing the Grim. Like, the fuck? Yeah, I'm a little surprised Gladys isn't in prison for treason as well, but this is also supposed to be, like, some time removed from that, so maybe she got, like, 2 months prison and she's out on probation or something? Maybe? I don't know. I imagine she served some kind of jail time. But, yeah, Bastien, what the hell? This is not what you say to somebody. Your father got that honor, and then he died. Guess what, kiddo? Oh my god, no, Bastien, no. I know you're trying to be like, hey, you've lived up to your father's legacy. But his father's legacy also included dying prematurely, so... don't do that. I never knew that. That sounds like something your family should have talked about, Drake. Your old man was never one to boast. But I'm telling you now because he'd be proud to see his son standing here today. Not just surviving life at court, but saving the kingdom. Saving... He only kind of saved us, and that's really only because he took a bullet for us at one point. So, I don't know how that counts as saving the kingdom, but whatever. I guess he was kind of involved in helping us take down Anton, but Drake's just an asshole. You've really come into your own. Bastien, that means a lot. Drake extends his hand to Bastien, smiling, but instead, Bastien pulls him into a hug. Oh, poor Drake. Drake strikes me as just a tiny bit touch-averse, although it's hard to know whether he's actually touch-averse or whether it's just, like, affection that he has a problem with. If you pursue him as a romantic interest, it's not a whole hell of a lot clearer, actually, because he has this weird love-hate relationship with physical contact. So, yeah, poor Drake. Don't touch people without their consent, please. In case it wasn't clear, I'm proud of you too. Aw, shucks, buddy. Yeah, I got that. I hate to interrupt, but, may I have a word? No, you may not. Neville, why are you here? Why are you here, you glove-throwing asshole? Fucking... Fuck. Why are you here? Neville? Sure, I'd love to hear this. Yeah, so would I. Are we gonna make an entrance like ever? Indeed. I came here, to this spot where we last spoke, to offer my congratulations. Now that you actually have some kind of medal on your chest, you are worthy to hold my conversation. Shut up, Neville. You shouldn't even be here. Being named Guardian of the Realm is no small thing, nor is what you did for Cordonia. I was wrong about you. Both of you. Wait, oh, I'm sorry, are we here now? For that, I apologize. An apology, huh? What do you think, Roth? Oh god, you're gonna make me make this decision. Okay, wow, okay. So we could go, Neville, I'm glad you've learned your lesson, or, we don't accept apologies from pompous blowhards. Okay, well, take a drink. because he is apologizing. But again, an apology's technically not enough. You have to change your behavior, and right now Neville is actually just sticking to the same pattern of behavior, unfortunately for him. So the gracious thing to say, the thing that a queen should say, is I'm glad you've learned your lesson. The thing that someone should actually say to this guy is, we don't accept apologies from pompous blowhards, so which one am I gonna do? Because again, I'm coming back to this. He's not changing his behavior. He's reinforcing it, actually, by coming to apologize to Drake after and only after he receives this, formal courtly honor and is going to be a fixture at court. Basically, what Neville is doing is he realizes his ass has had 8 ways from Sunday and needs to cover his tracks. Okay, you know what? No. We don't accept apologies from pompous blowhards. Not gonna put up with your shit, Neville. If Drake wasn't good enough for you before he got a title, you don't deserve his time now. Yeah, if you wanted this apology to mean something, you should have said it months ago. Alright, cool. So be it. I won't trouble you again. Good, stay out of my court. Seeing the kind of people Cordonia is putting in charge these days. Yep, showing your true fucking colors, Neville. I'm sure if I'd have chosen the other option, he would have been a fantastic person, blah blah blah, but I'm gonna point out, we called Madeline on her bullshit, and she didn't act this way. Accept his apology, but then have him charged with treason before he leaves Cordonia. I mean, that would be a wonderful, wonderful ending, yes. Yes, it would. But they won't let me. So instead, I'm gonna call him on his bullshit, and I'm gonna see that he doesn't react the way that someone who's actually sorry would react. Because Madeline reacted like she was actually sorry. She was a little bit defensive, but not this defensive. Perhaps I'm better off at my own estate. Yes, you are. Get out. That's the first smart thing I've ever heard you say. I better make sure he doesn't do anything rash on his way out. Oh my god, Bastien's gonna make sure the door hits him in the ass. I love it. Bastien chuckles and follows Neville as he strides away. You turn to Drake. Well, it's been a hell of a year. Yep, so it's been a grand total of a year since we met the Prince of Cordonia and became queen in that time. This is a little too fast, y'all. This is... I don't like this. That is not enough time to know whether you want to be involved in this long term. Just saying. That's an understatement. From waiting tables to this. Yeah, exactly. I used to worry that the longer you stayed here, the more you'd turn into one of them. The kind of nobles I hated. The kind that Bastien is currently slamming a gate into as he leaves? Yeah, that kind? Oh, believe me, I remember all of your dire warnings. Hey, can you blame me? After seeing those people treat me and my sister like dirt for years, shutting us out every chance they got, Bertrand taking advantage of your sister, getting her pregnant, then making her feel like she couldn't even tell him because something family pride. That? Yeah. My lovely viewers, I'm still mad about Bertrand and Savannah. It's a predatory relationship and I hate it. After so long, I started to only see the Nevilles and the Madelines. And the Bertrands. I forgot that this place can be good, too. I never really thought there'd be a place at court for people like us, but somehow you helped us make one. You're the reason I said yes when Shamar offered me that council seat. Aww. What? Seriously? Giving Shamar advice as a friend is one thing, but I want to make a real difference. Stick up for the normal people in Cordonia so they don't ever get forgotten. Okay, that's nice. I can do that on the council. And with you here and Shamar's support, I actually think the court will listen. I don't know what's changed more, the way I look at nobles or the nobility itself. I promise you it's just the way you look at nobles. The nobility hasn't changed at all, dude. We just saw it. But either way, I'm grateful, Roth. Drake, we can say, maybe you've taught the court some lessons too. Does this mean no more sulking at fancy parties? No, he's going to sulk at fancy parties forever. Stop it. Or, when did you get so magnanimous? That last question's a little bit judgy. Take a sip. I think I'm gonna go with maybe you've taught the court some lessons too. I mean, he did hand Neville's ass to him. You're living proof that anyone can make a difference in Cordonia, no matter where they came from. Yeah, Drake, you're the other side of the inspiration porn here. And proof of what real bravery looks like. I could say the same about you, Roth. Yeah, you could. I faced assassins twice on my wedding day. Twice! I was trying to be modest. I used to wonder if this place would ever be a real home. I mean, I had Shamar and a roof over my head, but not much more than that. Now, I finally feel like I can make a life for myself here. Aw, Drake. If you're about to call me a marshmallow... no? Rashad walks up to you two, ruining the moment. Book 4 will be the royal divorce, calling it now. Probably. Sir Drake? I was talking to several other nobles about developing some of our unused lands. No! Just fucking leave it! It doesn't have to be developed! Y'all, just leave it! It's okay to leave land wild. Don't destroy everything's habitat just for the sake of development. It's your problem, rich boy. We want to turn them into public space for our people, but we aren't sure what would serve them best. I was hoping a council member could offer us some expertise. Yeah, just fucking stick a drop box on the front of it, go, here, maintained by donations, and leave it alone! Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I could help with that. Go show him what a Guardian of the Realm can do. I'll see you around, Roth. You can count on it. Drake rests a hand on your shoulder for a moment before he walks off across the lawn. Why do I get the feeling that if we'd have pursued him romantically, that would have been a kiss? Oh my god, they're adding more! So we can go find Oliver, our horse, or Shamar. Yeah, exactly. Drake's gonna build a bar. That's exactly what he's gonna do. I guess I'll go find Kana. Let's go find our horse. Sure. You slip out of the palace and make your way all the way down to the royal stables. Hello? I know you're in here. What is the horse gonna do? Oh, it's gonna do that creepy horse smile. Ah, I can't. makes a happy horse sound with the face. Ah. Kana sticks her head out of the pen and shakes it up and down in excitement. Oh, I used to have a horse who did that. Hello yourself. You gently rub Kana's face. The skin right by the muzzle and the cheek is so soft, though. So soft. I wanted to stop by and thank you for all the help you've given me. You've been with me so long, you're practically in my inner circle. Oh my god, we're gonna pull a Caligula, aren't we? Right? Caligula? The one who made his horse a Roman consul just to fuck with the other consulars? Probably. I think that is. The horse whinnies happily. Kana happily trots in place. It's called prancing, but okay. I want you to know that when I get back, your days will be filled with, we can say, glorious sport championships, offering rides to children, or open fields and endless apples. No, the open fields and endless apples. That's the happy ending for the horse. She's very happy about it. Although I did have a horse who would have loved to spend the rest of her life giving rides to children. Actually, it was the same horse who used to toss her head. That was her favorite thing, was kids. I'll still want to gallop around with you. I need to keep my riding skills sharp. The horse is apparently amenable to this. Kana nuzzles her snout against you. I'll see you soon, okay? And another happy horse sound with the face. I can't. You take one last long look before heading back to the palace. Like we don't live here and this isn't ours. Okay, let's go find the dog. Let's go find Oliver. Say our goodbyes to our dog. Even though we live here. And so does he. You step into the ballroom to find it full of people, but with no sign of Oliver. Where is he? I saw him walk back here. Yeah, like an hour ago. Dogs move, Kira. Oh my god, they're actually like looking back and forth. That's adorable. You search for Oliver in the ballroom, but as you look around, you can't find him. Have you looked under the tables? He is a small dog. I knew I should have put him on a leash. Scanning the floor, you notice a track of wet paw prints leading upstairs. I'm on to you. You follow the tracks. Oliver! Wow, this is really dark and foreboding music. What the hell? Oh, because we haven't found him yet. Oliver! Oliver? Has someone kidnapped the dog? Is this the sequel? You look around. Nothing. From down the hall, you hear the shrill exhale of a squeaky toy. You run out to investigate. By the entrance to a stairwell, you find... the evidence! It is a squeaky dragon. Oh no. His toy! He must be right down these stairs. Wait... I know where these lead. Down. The kitchen. Oh my goodness! Oliver is looking for treats. He's gonna get fat. You race down the stairs, through the palace, and into the kitchen. It's silent. I know you're in here. The silence continues until you hear a crinkle behind the counter. Gotcha! You race around the counter and find a mess of open cabinets, spilled Tupperware, and cutlery. Oliver crouches next to a chewed open bag of dog food, its contents strewn across the floor. This is gonna be a fat and happy dog, y'all. Yeah, you're caught, Oliver. Oliver leaps up and spins around in panic. He spots the empty cabinet where the bag of food used to be and barrels inside. This kind of sounds like the response of a dog who's been abused, so this is not super cute, unfortunately. But as you approach the cabinet, you hear a sad whimper. You peer inside. Oh no, baby! You're not in that much trouble. Plot twist, Oliver is the leader of the Sons of Earth terrorist faction. I knew it! You can't trust that fluffy face. Oliver, we can say, it's okay, I raid the kitchen too sometimes. Or, bad boy! Okay, by this point, scolding the dog, this isn't the way to do it. Basically. Dog training videos, like, this isn't how you do it. And the dog should never be this scared of you. So, Oliver, it's okay. I raid the kitchen too sometimes. Since this dog is apparently intelligent enough to understand everything we say. Yeah, I understand. Parties can be tiring. Sometimes you get snacky and you're not into the appetizers. I wouldn't be here if I didn't sneak in my own snack or two. I mean, my table manners are leagues ahead of yours, but that's a minor detail. Oh, bye-bye. Come on, boy. Let's clean this up. And not by eating it. Oliver trots out from the cabinet. You turn on the sink to clean off spilled utensils and containers and sweep up loose pellets of dog food. Oliver, you can't be making this kind of mess, especially now that I'm queen. Oh, he's so sad. Look at him. Poor baby. To ensure acceptable courtly behavior, I'm going to need to lay down some rules. We're essentially practicing for a child is what we're doing. First, we can say no kitchen raids unless I'm invited, no sleeping on the throne, or when the bedroom door is closed, it means closed. Oh dear. Oh my. Well, he is a small dog. So, unless you've got those, like, handle doorknobs, so the door handles instead of the doorknobs, I feel like you're probably okay. Because he's going to have a hard time getting up there with his paws to turn a knob. So, and I really don't care about him sleeping on the throne, so no kitchen raids unless I'm invited. 1, I can prevent this kind of mess. 2, I probably also want food. Okay. Second, we can say, don't use the apple gem for fetch, whatever Maxwell says. I would be surprised if this dog can actually, like, pick that up comfortably and would want to do that. Don't eat Hannah's baked goods. Or, when walking with Drake, do not act like a hunting dog. Is that a problem that's occurring? Don't use the apple gem for fetch, or don't eat the baked goods. I think don't eat the baked goods, because if there's chocolate in there, he can get sick. Don't eat Hannah's baked goods. They're delicious, I know, but just because she has extra, it doesn't mean they're for you. Oof. No, baby. It's okay. We're looking out for you. And lastly, we can say, do not bury bones in the royal mausoleum. Okay. Don't become a Cordonian cult's object of worship. Or, don't develop superhuman intelligence and overthrow Shamar. I mean, the royal mausoleum is for burying bones, right? Right? Also, like, it should have a floor, so I'm gonna be surprised if we can bury bones in there. So don't become a Cordonian cult's object of worship, or don't develop superhuman intelligence and overthrow Shamar. I think don't develop superhuman intelligence and overthrow Shamar. But if you do manage to reverse the dog-human relationship in Cordonia, despite your lack of opposable thumbs, remember how well I've treated you. Yeah, see, I didn't yell at you. I was a nice person. Oh no, you baby, it's okay. Oh, come on, you're my loyal companion. It's not all don't do this, don't do that. You'll get lots of perks too. Perks like, we can say special food every Saturday night, an army devoted to pampering you, or public petting sessions. Make your own jokes. I'm gonna go with public petting sessions. Think of it. People from all over the kingdom coming to pay their respects via scritches. You'd love it. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Yeah, baby. Yes, he's happy. Okay. And we could even adopt a second dog for you to play with. Huh? Maybe a pug? How's that sound? Oh, he doesn't like that. Oh. Oh. That's probably a good call. You're better than some silly pug anyway. Hey, that's pug shaming, and I don't have that on my channel. There'll be no pug shaming. Woof! Yes, he's cute. Oliver leaps into your arms. We'll talk about a new playmate later. For now, I should give Oliver so he can do a dog treat, a hug, or a tsunami of scritches. I think we need cuddles. Let's give him a hug. You squeeze Oliver tight against your body. Every dog has its day. 12 out of 10, the goodest boy. Yay! You're the best. Yes, baby. Okay. Now, let's get back to the party. You and Oliver walk out of the kitchen together. All right, let's go find Shamar. I guess. You find Shamar and Regina in the throne room, chatting over glasses of champagne. Hello, you two. Hello, Kira. Shamar slips an arm around your waist and kisses you on the cheek. Seeing you two so happy together reminds me of Constantine when we were first married. I do miss him, but it was a wonderful wedding ceremony. He would have loved it. He always worried about Cordonia, and you, Shamar. You have a good heart, but your father knew that a ruler needs more than that. Kira, you taught him to trust himself, to follow his instincts, and never stop fighting for what he believes in. I'd like to think that Constantine's at peace now, and that he's proud to finally see his kingdom safe. For, the next 3 months, till the next crisis. Kira, with you ruling alongside Shamar, I know Cordonia will be in very capable hands. Regina, we can say thank you, or you should have trusted me from the beginning. Actually, no, she shouldn't have. She had no idea who we were. We looked for all the world like an opportunistic social climber. That's judgy. Take a drink. And let's just be gracious about this. Regina, thank you. You're very welcome. Regina gives you a kindly pat on the arm, smiles at Shamar, and heads off into the crowd. Never to return. Shamar gently takes your hands in his own. He leads you toward the twin thrones on the dais. For the King and Queen of Cordonia, we haven't spent much time here. This has been a difficult place for me. When I was a child, this was where I'd always find my father. Whether he was hearing from nobles or farmers, hosting businessmen or ambassadors, he would greet them and conduct business here. When I missed him, which is, I'm afraid, is more often than I'd like to admit, I'd sneak over by the curtains and sneak a look at him. Maybe just to reassure myself that he was still there. He couldn't halt the proceedings to talk to me, but he'd always spot me and wink. For me, that was enough. Cool, so how are you going to behave with your own kids, Shamar? Shamar, we can say, that sounds very sweet, or, you don't have to be strong in front of me. I mean, like, on the one hand, calling out toxic masculinity is good. I know, right? My mother designed this throne room. I'm a little surprised we haven't heard anything about her in a while. You know what? Yes, let's do call out the toxic masculinity. You don't have to be strong in front of me. At least not all the time. God, Kira, I miss him. He shouldn't have died that way. Not because of me. If I'd been more careful, if I'd just been faster. Okay, Shamar, that's not how this works. But, it's okay. Book 4, Shamar's mommy issues. No, that's been books 1 through 3. Hey, you can't blame yourself. Constantine made his choice. And I think he was damn proud of it. There's just so much that I wish he could be here for. Yeah, but that was kind of a lose-lose scenario, Shamar. There is not a good way out of that. I know. I'm sorry, Shamar. I'm so sorry. Wow, did we just become the 10th Doctor right there? What the hell? 10 to what? Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10. Okay. Had to think about that. It's okay. Shamar grasps your hand as a tear slips down. Thank you. I'm always here if you need me. I'm literally your wife. I have great need of you. Oh, do you now? Oh, is it great need? In every possible way. You're everything to me, Kira. Every possible way. Shamar takes your hand and kisses your wedding band. Oh my god, he is so, like, sugar-coated romantic. Like, damn, boy. Damn. This man reads. Guaranteed. This man reads. I hope if we have children, I'm able to be a real father to them, despite being king. I know you'll manage both. Besides, we've got the Royal Council to help with ruling now. I know we'll build a bright future for Cordonia. And for us. Aww. I like the sound of that. I solemnly swear to, we can say, be an angelic voice of reason. I think that's Hannah's job. Make our enemies tremble in fear. That's Olivia's job. Or keep the good times rolling. That's Maxwell's job. Why are we trying to take other people's jobs? I guess... I mean, we've basically become everybody's therapist, so I guess I solemnly swear to be an angelic voice of reason. It seems to be what the PC ends up doing in the games. Someone has to make sure the council gets things done when Olivia and Drake start arguing about the seating arrangements. But if we can unite a whole kingdom against Anton, I bet we can get its people to work together and do some good. With you on our side, I'm sure we will. Thank you for everything, Kira. Really. Shamar smiles and kisses you on the cheek. Aww. I should probably say hello to some of our other guests. But I promise I'll find you later, my love. With a fond grin and a wave, Shamar heads back to the ballroom. A little while later, as you're walking through the ballroom, you stop for a second. You look around at the court, taking in the nobles, friends, and allies you've come to know since your first days in Cordonia. They're trying here with the sad music. They're really trying. Not bad for a waitress from New York. You feel a tap on your shoulder. I'm sorry to interrupt, Queen Kira, but I thought you'd want to know that the royal carriage is here. Your honeymoon awaits. Mara escorts you outside to where Shamar is waiting. The court gathers on the palace lawn to say their goodbyes. I wish you two all the best. Like we are never coming back. This is what's really weird. They're acting like we never come back. Are we gonna die on our honeymoon? Is that how this ends? Happily ever after because we die on our honeymoon? I mean, if you're gonna go then, I guess, but damn. Even I have to admit, you've earned a chance to enjoy yourselves. Bon voyage!
Woo-woo! Yes, Popper, it's okay.
What Merlin and Morgana mean is, we hope you have the most amazing honeymoon ever. I'm gonna miss Penelope's voice. We'll try. Just watch your back out there, Hufflepuff. Yeah, right, like our security detail isn't coming along. What fucking ever. Always. The rest of the court cheers as you and Shamar cross the lawn. Savannah and Bertrand wave to you from the front of the crowd. Barty stirs in Savannah's arms and rubs his eyes. Aww. Barty, you woke up just in time! Look who's leaving! Perplexed baby noise. I don't know. Say goodbye, sweetie! Yeah, we are never coming back. Bye-bye! I can kinda do that. I hope you both have a wonderful time. Before you die. and try to do plenty of things that I wouldn't do. Like respect each other and not take advantage of each other during sex. Gotcha. That'll be step 0. Wait, are you giving me permission to have fun? You're the queen, Kira. For such a special occasion, yes. Kira, Shamar. Olivia steps up beside you. I hope you'll both find happiness. You truly deserve it. Wow, from Olivia, that's like, I love you. She holds out her hand in a gesture of respect. I should shake Olivia's hand or hug her. She is signaling for a handshake. That means she does not want a hug. Okay, stop hugging people without their consent. It's weird and gross. Book 4, The Royal Assassination. Play as Leo as he is forced back to Cordonia to rule as king. Yeah? Well, that's my stream. I keep zoning out and coming back to the weirdest sentences. You're not alone, Echo. Half the time I don't remember what I just said like 5 seconds ago, so yeah. Yeah, I get you. But, as I said, don't hug people without their consent. I should shake Olivia's hand. That's what she wants me to do. You clasp her hand in a firm handshake, and she gives you a respectful nod. We'll keep the kingdom from burning down while you're away. Yep, we're gonna die. You'd better. Your closest friends are waiting beside the carriage. You recognize one of the horses attached to it. It's Kana, former racehorse, dressage, and now carriage pulling horse. That's not how this works. Those are all different breeds, but whatever. Well, I mean, Frisians can pull, but they don't race. Thanks for taking us on another ride, Kana. Happy Winnie with the scary face.
Yeah.
Your friends step up beside you and Kana, smiling. Have fun out there. Or play as Olivia, Drake, Hannah, and Maxwell as they struggle to maintain order when Cordonia falls to chaos in a power vacuum. Yup. We'll see you both soon. Oh my god, they're gonna die too. Don't have too much fun without me. Yep, they're all gonna die too. We can't play as Olivia, Drake, Hannah, and Maxwell because they're all gonna die. Oh my god. This would be spoilers for Endless Summer, so I'm not going to say it, but I know how everyone dies. I know how... I know how everyone dies. If you've played it Endless Summer all the way to the end of Book 3, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you guys... You hold out your arms, and all of your friends step up to pull you and Shamar into a group hug. Group hug! Group hug! We'll be back before you know it, as ghosts in a horror book. That's a promise. Shamar holds out a hand to help you into the carriage. As it starts to carry you away from the palace, Oliver chases after it happily, barking in farewell. No, baby! Somebody grab the dog, please! Ruff! Ruff! Somebody grab the dog before he gets hurt. Be good while we're gone, okay? Poor Echo. No! Arroo! Yes, Echo knows what I'm talking about. Yes, that's what happens. It's canon now, I said it. That's what happens. The carriage rolls through sunlit streets full of their own celebrations. Citizens cheer as you pass. Long live the king and queen! Many happy returns, your majesties! You and Shamar wave through the window, then smile at each other. It feels like we've lived a lifetime since we first met in New York at my bachelor party. Yeah, bachelor party, if you know what I mean. I'm glad that didn't end up being your real bachelor party. So am I. It wasn't gonna be his real bachelor party anyway, but whatever. He gently takes one of your hands and squeezes it, his expression growing thoughtful as he gazes at your ring. When we parted ways that night, I thought I'd never see you again. That willing to give up on me? Ouch! Willing isn't the right word. I didn't think having you was a possibility. The next day, my thoughts kept returning to you, again and again. Oh? Yeah, like in what situations, Shamar? Do you realize how extraordinary you are? Well, y'all keep telling me that. I think you're trying to gas me up for something. Like I said, we're gonna die. You took the time to show a group of complete strangers around New York. And you weren't the first one that night who noticed I wasn't entirely enjoying myself. I'd remember the way the light had caught your hair, or how you smiled at something I'd said. But I did my best to forget you, to be the good prince I had to be. Imagine my surprise when I saw you at the costume ball. Imagine my relief. I'm drawn to you, Kira. There's something in you that calls me and I can't help but answer. Aww. I wasn't gonna let you go that easily. Not before we had a chance to see what this could be. This journey we've been on together since you got to Cordonia has been the greatest time of my life. Even with all the hard times we've been through? Shamar nods. Even with the pressures of the court and the crown, the slanders and conspiracies and loss, I'd do it all over again in an instant, just to be here now as your husband. Wow, you're just gonna kill your dad all over again just to be with me, huh? I'm supposed to be romantic and comes off being a little bit creepy. Not gonna lie. We might have had a hard time getting here, but I can't complain about the ending. It's only the end of this chapter, my queen. The next one, and all the ones after that, we get to share. Aww. Now we can spend the rest of our days together, be the greatest king and queen Cordonia's ever seen, or create our own adventure. Oh, y'all, that's a good line, though. It's such a stereotype. It's such a trope, but I love it. I love it. Let's be tropey. Now we can create our own adventure. No threats hanging over us yet. Nothing to plan and no one to convince yet. Just freedom. I have no idea what'll happen next. And I like that. Perhaps we have some idea. Shamar leans in to kiss you. Because of course he does. So we can do a sweet storybook kiss or a warm, passionate kiss. Either way, kissing's an option. Take a drink. Alright. So do we want to be Cinderella or do we want to be Rapunzel? I guess is the question here. I'm saying Rapunzel because it's the closest I can think of to a Disney like passionate kiss ending, since she kind of like sweeps him off his feet. Hmm. Oh, let's be sweet. Let's be sweet. I want a sweet storybook kiss. You reach up to touch Shamar's cheek and he pulls you close, tilting your head to press a tender kiss to your lips. Aww. You smile against him and feel Shamar smile too. Yeah, there's soulmate point. Not like we had a choice. I can't wait to see what our future looks like together. Aww. I love you. Yeah, you do. I love you too. Is this moment everything you wanted it to be? No. It's better. Aww. Oh, and there goes the carriage rolling away down cobblestone streets for some reason. Alright, happily ever after, so that is the end of the book. Oh my! Now we gotta find something else to stream for next week. Their future will be tragically short since there's a bomb strapped to the underside to the carriage. No, I still maintain that they die as a result of the events of Endless Summer. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I am sticking to it. So, I will be back on Monday with a new book. I have not decided what book that's going to be just yet. There's a couple options. So there's the option for me not doing, there's the option of me not doing the same book every day. To do like one book on Mondays and another book on Fridays. So any suggestions are welcome. I would say Endless Summer with reservations because I would have to have a walkthrough in front of me, and also you would do a lot of drinking for me crying on stream. But yeah, I may end up doing two different books on the 2 different days, so we'll decide. I know there's been some votes for, what is it? Shit! Doc, I know which one you wanted me to do, but I can't think of it right at the moment. I know I have it written down. But yeah, there's petitions for at least one, so if you have another one, let me know on Twitter at Kira S. Roth. Echo desperately wants me to do Endless Summer because Echo is obsessed with that story. So yeah, it's possible. It's possible. As long as everyone's really willing to drink and pay. Perfect match. Thank you. I knew there was a P in it. Perfect match. So perfect match is a possibility. Endless Summer is a possibility. I've played Crown and the Flame before. If you go on my YouTube, you'll actually find a couple of my test runs from before I started streaming, where I was trying to figure out how all my equipment worked, and I did a couple episodes of the Crown and the Flame with no diamond choices. So yeah, Crown and the Flame. I'm playing the Freshman right now. If you want to hear me rant a lot about Queer Rep, you can have me play the Freshman. Because I would have a lot of angry things to say. I don't know if we want... So if you want me to cry on stream, I can do Endless Summer. If you want me to scream a lot on stream, I can do the Freshman. Perfect Match sounds like it's the one where I might actually be happy on stream. So, and then there's a couple others that I've played that were interesting. That would be just kind of like fun romp type streams, which could also be fun. You'll find out. We'll all find out together on Monday So, same time, same place. Twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific. So, until then, my lovely viewers, catch you later.